How you guys doing? My name is Stan Banks from TShirtChick, and I help people start t-shirt businesses from home. Wherever you at, you guys probably know this face. Very, very familiar person. She is known as the Prince Squad leader. My homie Sin is here. We're here in Long Beach. We both came a long way. Yeah, we came a long way. So, tell the people about what it is that you do on YouTube and what they can find from you.
I do t-shirt printing videos, helping people learn how to start a business, helping them learn how to print and doing different designs in Photoshop. And I do screen printing, sublimation, and heat press printing.
All right, so I think I found you a long time ago. I don't know how we found each other, but one of the things that I find is unique in myself and unique in you is like, you own a shop, I'm in a shop, we're actually grinding and stuff like that. You don't go as live the way I do, but you were going live and answering questions in your shop and stuff like that, and I would pop in. So what does it take to really when did it go from I want to start a t-shirt? Let me back up. How did you get started in t-shirt print?
Well, when I went to school in Mississippi, and when I moved back home, I was teaching. I didn't really like teaching, so I was like, I knew at the end of the year that was going to be my last year, so I was looking for something that I could do that I wouldn't have to work for anybody else. And I was already doing video editing. That's the thing, what I really love to do. And I thought about t-shirts, and I started doing research and learn how to do t-shirts. And I bought my first heat press, and then I bought a vinyl cutter.
So you really just wanted to take control of your own life. It's crazy because I hate editing. Like, you started out editing, I do not like editing. I taught myself photography and stuff like that, but I always said I'm not going to go any deeper. If I get any better at editing, I won't have no time to make the content and stuff. So when did you know this was going to be okay, what did it take to get into a shop? It's going to be you own your own shop, run your own shop. What advice would you have for somebody who was a side hustler that might want to, say, hey, this is my last year at this job? What was your thought process in saying, you know what, I'm going to be a full-time screen printer. Let me open up this shop and invest in myself?
Well, basically, the way that I started, it was really a dream, to be honest, because I started with a 15-inch vinyl cutter and a heat press, and that was the only equipment I had. And I was an apartment manager. After I was teaching, I was apartment manager for a short time, and I ended up getting fired for no reason. Being an apartment manager, and I already had rented the shop, but I never had time to be there because I was always, at work. Because that's long hours being an apartment manager. So once I had time to be at the shop, I started getting a lot of business. I was probably making about $2,000 a month when I first started. And to me, that wasn't nothing but God, doing that. With the business, in the beginning, me and my mom shared it because she do flowers and decorating for different things. But then eventually I took over the shop, and she ended up moving out. But it does take a lot of hard work, and it had been times where I would go and get jobs because it would be slow and stuff like that. I worked at Pizza Hut. I used to be substitute at the cafeteria, the school cafeteria. I mean, it wasn't nothing that, even though I have a college degree, it wasn't nothing that I wouldn't do because I have kids and they have to be taken care of. But that was basically how I got started with it.
Yeah, man. I think from what you're saying, it's the same experience for me. I never, I always wanted to be in control, and I always felt like I could make money doing anything. I could make minimum wage doing anything. And sometimes, I had a security job, and that wasn't enough. You know what I mean? And when you work that stuff, I always feared the moment that I went into work and my daughter needed me to, or my daughter wanted me to be at an event, or, my son wanted me to be here and they said no, that would have been my last day, But fortunate enough, the one job that I did have in life, outside of a real job, not my high school internships and stuff like that, they really were open and let me do what I wanted to do and stuff like that. So it was, I really enjoyed the job, the people and stuff like that. But, $10 an hour, you can't survive off that. You need 3-4 of them jobs to actually survive. And then how much time do you get to spend with your family, your kids and stuff like that? I know you're in the sports, your kids are in the sports and stuff like that. I would die if I had to miss the recitals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just because that's the stuff that I wanted my parents to be at, so I had to be at that stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and there was something, like, when I grew up, like, until I was in high school, it was just my mom, and I have 3 siblings. And she was at every basketball game, because I was pretty good in basketball, but it was a lot of other things, and she wasn't there a lot because she was always working and sometimes having more than one job. And that was something I didn't want to have to go through with my kids. I wanted to be there with them, you know, and be able to be a part of everything, every school event, every sporting event. And that was just something that I was like, you know what, I don't want to do that with my kids.
So what advice would you give to somebody starting out in the t-shirt, you know, wanting to get in the t-shirt? What advice would you give them?
The first thing I feel like is research and make sure that you're going to be able to do this. You know, it looks easy sometimes on TV or on YouTube, but it's really hard, you know, getting everything going, getting everything started. It's ups and downs. You gotta be patient. You gotta work hard, and sometimes you will be up early in the morning and up late at night trying to get jobs done, especially if you're doing it alone. But the thing is, know that it's work involved.
No questions. I put a lot of 2 and 3 hour live nights on there. Last few questions. What made you want to give back, and what's to come for you? Like, what made you start your YouTube channel and help other people? And, you know, what's to come? What can they find coming for 2020 when you get that 2020 vision?
Well, the reason I started my YouTube channel is kind of crazy. As y'all know, nowadays all the kids and everybody want to be YouTubers. That was really the first reason I started it. I was doing something completely different than t-shirts when I started it, but when I started posting t-shirt videos, people started watching and paying attention. So I was like, you know what, I got a background in teaching, so, you know, I can help people. So I kind of, you know, started doing that and getting more subscribers. I'll be posting more videos, getting more into sublimation. I'm looking to get a white toner printer, but I haven't completely made my mind up, so that could be coming soon. But, you know, just basically trying to help people.
All right, man. So where can they find you in the Print Squad? Where can they find you at?
I got the Print Squad group on Facebook. I'm TShirtChick TV on Facebook and Instagram. And I also have a second YouTube channel, TShirtChick Live, and that's the places you can find me.
All right, guys. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Social, here with the Print Squad leader, Sin. This has been your boy. Peace.
Oh, I'm sorry. Peace.